too long in here because I want to get us out and doing what we're going to do. On the front of your handout is your achievement objectives and learning outcomes. Won't write much, it's a bit lengthy. Just flip over to page 1, or 2 I suppose it is. It's just a page of information you probably want to give to your kids when you do this kind of experiment, stuff you would have been talking about leading up to something like this, community ecology, what's a population, what's an organism, how are they distributed. Of relevance to today's thing is just how populations are distributed in the environment. There's 3 main ways that we see distributions laid out. Things are either pretty much random, often things like grasses and things, they're just randomly distributed. It's not that common, it's most common in plants, not so much animals. Clumped distributions would be things like herds of animals and things like that. You imagine across the African savannah you've got clumps of wildebeest or whatever. So that's quite a common one you'll see. Uniform distributions, if you imagine a whole breeding colony of penguins or something like that, they all need their certain little amount of space and they're all dotted out across the environment like that. So 3 common distributions, and you've got pictures there on your sheet. So we're going to go down to the lawn outside the auditorium, which hopefully hasn't been mowed since I last checked it out. We're going to sample the lawn community of plants. So if you imagine on a lawn, you might think it's just grass, but there's actually lots of different weeds and things in there. So we're going to, if you're going to sample something like a rocky shore or a lawn, you need to get your class thinking about what's the best method to do that. And in this case, I've chosen quadrats. Has everyone seen a quadrat before? Yeah. Those of you that have got string on your page, you can pull that off. Because I was unable to get any quadrats, they don't have any here, or they certainly don't have 7 like I needed. You're going to work in pairs, and that's your quadrat. So if you stretch it out, it should be a little square, which is about 30 centimetres by 30 centimetres, made by me and my flatmate yesterday. And there's a little black mark, or a knot, on each corner. Yep. And I've got a bag of nails, which I'm not going to hand out until we get out there, because they're sharp and dangerous. But we'll hand them out when we get out there. And we're going to lay down 2 transit lines, which are going to be about 6 metres long. And you're going to stick your little quadrats along those lines. And you are going to count the number of species within each square. So if you turn the page again, that's your methods, which we can work through when we're down there. And then you should have a page with, the next page should have some pictures on it. Yep. So those are some of the species that I've identified down there that you might see. I'm not getting you to name them or anything, just figure out which ones you've got there. And on the following page, last page is your data sheet where you can enter your data. But I think we'll just get down there and get it all started if you've got any questions about how you enter your data. So what you need is your worksheet, a pencil, and if you've got a class such as this, you might want to take the stuff down there with you.